Welcome back to BYU Sports Nation on this Tuesday. Jarom, Jordan, Jason, Shepard. Fun fact: Shep swam in high school. What were your events?
I was freestyle.
Freestyle, of course.
Look, I like my swimming strokes are the same as my rap. I like them freestyle.
Yes, you do. Go ahead and send us. Oh, okay. No. Speaking of the pool, let's talk with the brand new head coach of the BYU Cougars, Tamber McAllister, on BYU Sports Nation. Welcome to the program, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me here.
Congratulations on the hire. You've been an assistant for a long time. You swam here. What's it like to be the head coach?
It's a dream come true for sure. I grew up swimming. My mom was a swim coach, so coaching was kind of in the cards. Yep. And I wasn't the typical BYU family. My parents, neither one of them went to college, didn't really talk a whole lot about college or BYU. And so the fact that I ended up here swimming, that kind of drove my love for BYU, and now everything's BYU at our house. So
we were talking during the break. You're from El Dorado Hills,
yep,
which is also where the Collies are from.
Yep.
Of course, Dad Scott played here, and then
yep,
sons Zach, Austin, Dylan.
Yep.
So same high school and everything.
Yep.
Which is cool.
Good friends of the families. They were in our ward growing up.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So because you swam here and you've been here as an assistant, and how much did that help in terms of coming back and taking over the program? How much did that help the overall feel of taking the job and sort of jumping right into it?
I think that it helped for sure, because I've seen the program progress over the years, and it's evolved from, I started coaching only women back when Stan Crump was the women's coach, and then they combined the programs, and having a passion for your alma mater is huge. Being able to come back to the place that you love, and you have deep feelings for this university, and I'm excited to continue to, push the program to new heights. So.
We've seen some great stuff from the team and individuals this year, notably a couple guys that we've had in studio: Jordan Tiffany, Brad Prola, Mickey Strauss, a couple swimmers, diver in there. These guys are going to try and do their best at the Olympic trials coming up as well.
They are, and it's been fun to watch. I was here when Brad started as a freshman before I left and went down to Dixie State at the time. And he's come a long ways. He's really improved. He's one of those guys that day in and day out, is pushing himself every single practice. And so it's fun to see him do that. And Jordan just qualified this last weekend. That was an emotional celebration with him and his mom. And fun to be a part of, for sure.
We should have gone over there. We were in Gilbert doing a fan fest, and you guys were at in Tempe,
we were going
right?
to come to fan fest, and it just didn't work out with the timing of the meet. But
yeah, I saw that, and I was like, wait, we should have gone over there. It was like 10 minutes away.
You just wanted a cannonball, be honest.
It was very hot outside. That would have felt great.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
Overall, what is the state of the program? Give us an overarching look at the program in general.
Yeah, we've had amazing head coaches come before me, and I was able to work with Stan Crump in the women's program, Tim Powers when they combined it, John Brooks and Sherry Scablin. So they've laid a great foundation for our program, and here we are moving into the Big 12, and we have a lot more opportunity to continue to improve. And the state of the program is at a very high level. This year we had a large team represented at NCAAs, which was the first time in a very long time that we've had more than a handful, and so that was a lot of fun. And so, we just want to continue the momentum forward.
I occasionally make it out to the pool, mainly for Girl Dad Camp.
Yeah,
we swim right
awesome.
In there, which is awesome, one of the rotations. The pool got renovated a couple years ago. How is the pool, and how does your team best use a new pool like that?
Well, it's nice. Back before they renovated it, we had to stagger practices because
wasn't big enough?
Yeah, it wasn't big enough to fit everybody on the team. And so now the renovation holds the whole team very generously. We're able to spread out and have the space that we need to be able to push ourselves in practice at a high level so that they can, imitate the competition. So,
how would you have described year one in the Big 12?
I think it was pretty exciting. Lots of excitement from team members. They were very impressive, I would say, at the Big 12 championships. I think that they could have taken a timid approach, and they didn't. They showed that they're there to compete and, push for a championship, hopefully, in the future.
You helped take Utah Tech to D1 swimming.
Yeah.
Any principles from kind of that experience that help you and kind of BYU in this Big 12 year two coming up?
Yeah, I think just the mental side of there's a lot of unknown as you progress and change as a team, whether that be from Division 1 or 2 to Division 1, or, MPSF for us to Big 12. And, we saw some of that hesitation at Big 12s last year. And so just making those adjustments, just like I did at Utah Tech, and giving the confidence to the athletes individually so that they can move forward and be the best that they can be.
One of the very prominent changes over the last couple of years in collegiate athletics has been the transfer portal. And we hear a lot about it specifically in football and basketball. How is the transfer portal in your sport, in swimming and diving? Does it play a major role?
It does. I mean, I would say that it does, depending on, the coach. We don't tend to lose a lot of our athletes, once they come to BYU and we kind of embrace them in our family, they don't want to leave. So, that's a huge selling point for our recruits coming in as well, knowing that, we're creating an environment that they want to be at. So,
where are you hoping to take the program, and what's the culture you're hoping to instill here?
Yeah, I think that's a great question, and we've made a run this last year, and we want to continue the momentum moving forward. We want to be nationally relevant on a year-to-year basis, continuing to come back with a large team. Our men's team tends to get a little bit more of the hype, but our women have come a long ways, and we have a huge incoming class this year. We have incoming freshman Lucy Warnick, who's also Olympic trials qualifier, so she'll be there competing. And so we've come a long ways on the women's side, and they're just quiet and going about their business, and I think that you'll see big things to come with them as well.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on the trials coming up in a couple of weeks in Indianapolis, which is awesome. I don't know how they do it in Lucas Oil Stadium, just bring in the pools.
It's pretty awesome. If you go to USA Swimming on Instagram, they'll do like a
time
lapse. Yeah,
that's cool.
And it's really cool to watch. They've just started building the pool last week, so it'll take them a good amount of time, but it's a pretty huge stage. They have fireworks in there. It's a show. It's really a great time, and something that Jordan and Brad will never forget.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. Well, Tamber, we appreciate you coming in, and best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me.